Hello Gemini, and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 10th of July for the Sun or the Ascendant. As this week begins, Mercury, your ruler, prepares to move homes, but not before it comes into a direct conflict with Pluto, the planet of deeper truths, power, but transformation. When it comes to your financial situation, therefore, there could be some kind of intense discussion. It's going to be important to set your boundaries if you feel someone's being unfair, but equally, someone may ask you to try to understand their situation as well. Now, also on Monday, there is a quarter moon. This occurs in the friendliest part of your situation, house 11, but it squares up with the sun in house 2. That old maxim of business and pleasure not mixing may be something you should take very much to heart this week, particularly because Venus is joined by Mercury on Tuesday in the part of your situation that's to do with bubbly communication, and obviously that's something you have an innate gift for. But on Monday too, passionate Mars moves out of that third house and into the sign of Virgo. Now, for the next 6 weeks, that could see you thinking very seriously about where you live, how you live there, or who with, catching up on any outstanding do-it-yourself tasks, or perhaps even putting into plan a project to upgrade an element of where you reside. But Mars moving into the fourth house can be a bit hostile, a little bit defensive and reactive. So just be conscious of that, because Venus forges this week, although it continues delightfully in Leo and is joined by your ruler Mercury on Tuesday, it is in a rather obtuse angle with Neptune. Neptune's in the part of your situation to do with the way you link to the wider world. If you are someone who's a healer, a mystic, a life coach, a psychic, Neptune has had a significant impact on your existence since 2012. But your message this week could in some ways get skewed or not be received as you mean. A quincunx is 150 degrees, also known as inconjunct. I think one of the expressions my wife said to me the other day, a quincunx to her is rather like someone who holds out their hand to shake the hand of the other person, but the other person doesn't shake it. I thought it was really clever. It's hard to get integration between the two energies. So Venus and Mercury can make you very animated and sparkly, and that's lovely. But the angle with Neptune suggests that if you're trying to connect to someone, perhaps through your professional situation, they may not quite respond to your charm. Let's put it like that. But the Sun, from Wednesday through to the end of the week, does forge a terrific relationship with Uranus. Uranus for you continues in house 12, which can be unsettling, rather restless. You may have struggled to sleep quite as peacefully since 2019, depending on where your Sun or Ascendant or other inner planets are in your natal chart. But this angle just suggests that past experiences and knowledge or connections could see you suddenly have a light bulb moment that helps you to see how you could improve your financial situation in the here and now. And this actually can work very much to your advantage. So that's truly exciting. Now, also on Wednesday, we have a big news story because the North Node, the median North Node, inverses back into the sign of Aries for the first time in 17 years. But it's not going to be until next week that the true North Node reverses back into Aries. But the shakeout from this is that over the next year and a half, your direction in life, your higher values and your friendships are potentially going to go through a big shift. But I don't think that necessarily will happen straight away in a positive context, because Pluto, the planet that can be very, very tough in some ways to integrate into our life journey, it's in a very difficult angle with the entry of the North Node to Aries. It's a square. So I don't think we can necessarily expect instant results. Maybe some of your idealism needs to battle with some of the realism of your long-term financial situation. And I will revisit this matter next week again on the true North Node. But essentially, do look out for my special that I'm going to do on the nodal axis shifting into Aries and Libra. It's been a real pleasure being with you, Gemini. Thank you so much for joining me. If you would like to ascend above this zodiac broadcast and embrace more serious astrology, if you order your year 2024 personal forecast now, based on your unique birth data, I will prepare for you the rest of 2023, and in my special package you'll get 30% off and also your character analysis report, your life roadmap, which really gives you some incredible understandings of the patterns that have played out in your situation so far. Please see beneath this video for more, but for now, take care and goodbye.